He carried the ring everywhere, tucked securely in the inner pocket of his coat. For months he rehearsed the moment, each word chosen with care, every smile practiced in front of the mirror until it felt real. He envisioned her teary smile, the breathless yes, the embrace that would seal their forever. The rooftop was booked. The timing was perfect, just as the sun would dip below the skyline. For half a year, he saved meticulously, asked for her parents' blessing, and personally sketched out the design of the ring. It was meant to be an unforgettable night. But the proposal never came. Everything unraveled because of a few seconds of video, an Instagram story that vanished almost as quickly as it was posted. But not before someone noticed. Not before a screenshot landed in the wrong hands. Not before the truth, merciless and undeniable, blew everything apart. We had been together for 4 years. Andrew wasn't just my boyfriend, he was my home. He loved in a way that made me feel safe to be who I was, never once making me question if I mattered. In fights he remained calm. He listened. He supported every dream I chased and stood beside me through breakdowns and triumphs alike. I genuinely believed he was my forever. But life isn't always kind. Work at the marketing firm consumed me. Late nights, crushing targets, constant pressure. And then there was my boss Damien. Charismatic, commanding, the kind of man whose presence was impossible to ignore. He was older, married, a father of 2, and completely off limits. I wish I could say I resisted. But I didn't. It started subtly. Drinks after wrapping late projects. Flirting hidden behind professional banter. A touch on my arm that lingered too long. And I let it. Eventually, one night, we crossed a line we couldn't uncross. And it didn't stop there. I kept lying to myself, saying Andrew had grown distant, that I was just overwhelmed, that Damien somehow saw something Andrew didn't. Excuses. All of it. What I didn't see coming was how careless Damien would be. After a company event, I stayed over in his hotel suite. I left quietly the next morning, thinking it would be just another secret to bury. That afternoon, he accidentally uploaded a short video to his private story, dark, blurry, a few seconds of him in bed. In the background, if you looked closely, you could see me leaning in to kiss his cheek. It should have gone unnoticed. But it didn't. A friend of Andrew's followed Damien's daughter, who had reshared the clip before it disappeared. A screenshot was taken, passed along, and that was that. When I came home that night, something felt off. Andrew didn't say much. He just sat there, silent, distant. Then he showed me the photo. "Is this you?" I couldn't deny it. I knew the hotel, the outfit, the moment. There was no excuse that would make it okay. I tried to speak, but my throat locked up. "It's not what it looks like," I began, even though I knew it was exactly that. He just nodded slowly, heartbreak etched into every line of his face. "You were going to let me propose while you were with someone else." Then he stood. No yelling. No door slammed. No final words. Just a man walking out with nothing left to say, even after giving me everything. 3 days later, HR called me into the office. I assumed it was work-related, but waiting in the room was the legal team. Damien sat there too, pale and sweating, barely meeting my eyes. "I didn't know you were engaged," he muttered. "What?" I asked. "Your fiancé contacted us. Sent everything, screenshots, dates, the whole story." I felt the ground shift beneath me. "You never told me," he added. "You never asked," I said under my breath. He laughed, bitter, hollow. "You lied to both of us." That was it. I was let go on the spot. No reference. No severance. Just an email and a box of my things. Damien didn't last long either. His wife found out. His daughter told her everything. He lost his family first, then eventually his job. The company tried to bury it, but rumors already spread like wildfire. We both fell. I barely left my apartment for weeks. The quiet was unbearable. The engagement party never happened. Andrew had already canceled it all. I found out through his cousin that he'd had the rings engraved with our initials. She dropped off a dress of mine, her eyes filled with something I still can't forget. Not anger. Just sorrow. I tried to reach him, letters, emails, voicemails. Not once did he respond. Later, I heard he'd moved. New job, new city. His social media was wiped clean. The photo of us at the beach replaced by one of him standing alone on a mountain. Whether it was peace or just escape, I don't know. But I wasn't part of it. The ring he made for me, maybe it's at the bottom of a drawer. Maybe it's rusting beneath some cold stretch of water. It doesn't matter. He's gone. And I deserve that. I thought if no one knew, it couldn't hurt anyone. But secrets don't just stay buried. They decay. And when they rise, they don't whisper. They destroy.